Hi, this is Dr. Manali from If We're a Family. Last week I talked about one of the reasons that you crave sugar after meals. Today I'm going to talk about a second reason. It may be that it's become a habit for you if you've been doing it for many years. Eating sugary food for a lot of people affects the reward center of their brain, and so it does create kind of a happy reward feeling. And if you've been doing it for many years, now you may have gotten into the habit of thinking after lunch or dinner you kind of need that reward feeling. And the question a lot of people have is, can you eat dessert every day after dinner and still lose weight? And the answer is yes, you can, but it's important that you transition to, if you're having a lot of those high sugar desserts like cupcakes, cakes, cookies, ice cream, to lower sugar desserts, or if you cut back on the portion size. It's important not to cut it out altogether because it does affect that reward center of your brain. You are going to feel sort of a lost feeling or a negative feeling, and when that happens, you're always going to associate cutting back on sweet food with negative feelings, and then it's harder to maintain long term. So what's easier to maintain is if you cut back sort of gradually on it. And there's two main ways you can do that. I would try one way for 2 weeks, and if it doesn't work, try a different way. The first way is to cut back on portion size. So let's say that you're eating 1 cup of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, let's say the half-baked flavor. It has about 54 grams of sugar, which is a lot of sugar. And you cut back to 3/4 cup, half cup, 1/4 cup. So 1/4 cup, this is quite a bit less, has 13.5 grams of sugar. Now the only problem here is that if you're having an extra good day or an extra bad day, I know I would probably just eat the whole pint of ice cream. So you need an accountability partner. If you live with your significant other, maybe they can be your accountability partner, and make sure that you're consistently having the smaller portion size. Now the second option to try is to transition to a flavor that has less sugar in it. So now Ben & Jerry's has a lot of different flavors, but one flavor that has less sugar is the milk chocolate and cookies. That has 30 grams of sugar. So already the half-baked has 54 grams of sugar, the milk chocolate and cookies has 30 grams of sugar. That's quite a bit less. And then eventually, though, you do want to transition to something even healthier that has less sugar. So let's say you have half a portion of ice cream and half a portion of fruit or granola, and eventually just fruit or granola. So 1 cup of strawberries has 7 grams of sugar, and 1 cup of granola, my favorite flavor is this kind, peanut butter granola. This has 15 grams of sugar. So you're still having dessert and you're still having something sweet. It's just the overall sugar content is less. And that's important because, this is a place where a lot of people have struggled with losing weight. And so if you're able to cut back on the sugar and eventually switch to healthier, lower sugar desserts, then, eventually you wouldn't keep those high sugar desserts in your house. And that's important because, if you're having an extra good day or an extra bad day, you don't have easy access to it if you don't keep ice cream or cookies or cupcakes in your house anymore. And you have to go to the store and buy it. And then you have time to stop and think about the decision you're making and if it's the healthiest decision for you. And hopefully by that time you'll realize you don't really need the ice cream or cupcakes or cake, and you have the healthier dessert instead. And this will help you lose weight and help to prevent diabetes. Diabetes is on the rise in adults and in kids, and you're influencing the kids in your life too. You might have kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, and when you make healthier habits, they're watching you, so they'll make healthier habits too, so you can help influence other people to make healthier habits. That's all for this week. If you're not already on the If We're a Family email list, you can sign up at ifwe'reafamily.com and get my free guide, How to Lose Weight Without Cooking or Calorie Counting. I'll see you next time.